Okay, guys, welcome back. We are focusing on our topic of Kickstart Your Health in January. So far we've talked about how you can use your oils to kickstart your health using the right supplementation, including the metabolic line. And then now today we're going to talk about why you might want to do a gentle 30-day cleanse. And then next week, we're going to dive even deeper into how to do that 30-day cleanse. So I'm super excited. If you guys are in San Diego, make sure you're registering for our self-love make and take. You can scan this little QR code. We're going to make self-love roller bottles, sugar scrub, bath soaks, and mud masks. And yeah, so that's going to be super fun. And then why cleansing? That's where we're starting today. So Sherry, pass it to you.
All right, I was RSVPing. Can I RSVP twice by accident?
I don't know.
Okay, I'll have to check that out later. All right, why cleanse? I'm excited about this because I've actually never been big on cleansing, but curious about it. And I really trust doTERRA and their products and you and your guidance. And I've heard nothing but great things about this. So why should you cleanse to kickstart your health? Let's dive in. And I love this slide so much. I looked at this morning because this is what I would think of when I think of cleanses. Like, oh, it's just going to be emergency evacuation. Go to your nearest exit, And hi, Melissa, and I wouldn't want that. So I've always kind of been a little gun shy of cleanses, and this is why. I think some are like that, but not doTERRA's. So let's move on. So how a cleanse should really feel. She looks pretty happy. She looks like she has energy, energizing, clearing, revitalizing, and releasing. So it's a great reset button and a really good way just to kind of like balance out your insides to match an exuberant outside. And now I'm going to hand it over to Melissa.
Just in time.
Yeah, slid in there.
Right? So sorry I missed the beginning, but why cleanse? So again, just a lot of what Sherry was saying, clean yourself from the inside out, right? There's a lot of stuff connected with the gut brain connection, right? So you want to make sure that you're being able to kind of clean that out and start from scratch if you have some stuff backed up. But yeah, again, some of the same things that Sherry was saying, a lot of these other ones make you feel kind of, this is the first time I've ever done it. I'm on day 24. Makes it easy, whatever day of the month it is, because I started at the beginning of this month. And I'll tell you, I haven't felt any of those issues. I will say I goofed up and took more of the GX assist, but that's okay. It's just helpful, and it didn't do anything to me. I didn't feel any like headaches. I know that Jen was saying like if I started noticing things different, but again, why cleanse? Women absorb on average 5 pounds of damaging chemicals a year through their cleaning products, the personal care that we're using, makeup we're putting on, the food, the water, everything we're eating and drinking. So the benefits of this can help eliminate those toxins from our bodies. And it's essential to eliminate them. So, we eliminate it from our homes. We've talked about how you can live a non-toxic living. Why not do it to your body, right? Like this is your only home you live in, really, right? We have the earth in our bodies. And so we need to take care of both. Just like we talk about cleaning up the earth, we need to clean up our bodies too. We don't get another body. That technology is not there yet. Not that I would want it anyways. So it does get rid of that parasites, bad bacteria, and any of that candida growth. So that's that when you get the yeast and everything build up. So those are the reasons why you want to cleanse. Next slide. Sorry, I don't have my other screen up to preview it. Usually I like cheat. So some of the signs that you might benefit from this is you're having skin and nail fungal issues. So like athlete's foot, toenail fungus. Wish I would have known this when I was younger. I used to get athlete's foot all the time as an athlete. Thankfully, not anymore. Consistently feeling tired or worn down. That's definitely a reason why I was going to do that. Also, digestive issues. So I had some irregular stuff going on, and I figured this would be a good way to just clean that out, start from scratch, and just restart. So other reasons you can see here, autoimmune disease, difficulty concentrating, poor memory, lack of focus, skin issues. Again, I have a lot of sensitive skin, and when the weather changes on me, it shows. Like I have to layer, moisture. Sorry, it says something about my audio quality. So hopefully you can hear me. Okay. So again, some of those reasons, that's why I did it. You know, severe allergies, itchy ears, eyes, strong sugar, or carb craving. I definitely have a huge sweet tooth. So if I would have to pick a couple on there, it'd be digestive, the skin issues, and the sugar cravings. Type in the chat maybe why you would even think of it, why you might want to cleanse from that list, from something else. If you want to jump in and share, love to hear why you might want to think about doing a cleanse. And I don't know who's next. Sorry.
I'm typing my answer in, but I can just say it. When I'm not pregnant, I do the cleanse like 2 to 3 times a year, just to like honestly keep my gut in really good health. And I notice it always makes an impact on my cravings and stuff like that. So
Yeah. Sherry says she likes the idea of rebooting her system.
yeah, awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna take over because Megan got stuck in a meeting. I'll call her back tomorrow. So this is just my testimonial about doing the cleanse, but in my 20s, I spent 8 straight months on large amounts of narcotics following an accident. My body never felt the same after that. When I heard about the 30-day cleanse, I was hopeful it would help me.
Ooh.
I actually felt, hold on one second. Mute. Okay. I actually felt such a difference after the first month that I did 4 months total. And I felt like I got my health, vitality, and energy back. I was sleeping better, the weight fell off, and I felt as though the overall inflammation in my body had decreased. I was so grateful for this cleanse, and I've been consistent with 2 cleanses a year for the last 7+ years. And I found out, I mean, big thing for me was I found out that medications, synthetic medications, and synthetic products stay in our system for 5 to 8 years. So it's kind of like just really nice to have something that can help flush that out of our system. Our liver and our gut are so imperative in our hormonal health, our hormonal balance, all of that. So it's just nice to have. Lisa says, I want to because I've been pounding sugar. Yeah. Whenever I feel like I'm just like craving sugar, I do the cleanse, and it always helps me reboot. So just kind of wanted to spend that time today on like why you might want to do a cleanse, because I think it's super important to have a good look at like what, like people are like, oh, I'm healthy, I don't need it. But really, if you look at these benefits, like it'd be hard pressed for any of us to say like, I have nothing on this list, right? Like more likely than not, it's like, okay, how many things do I have on this list? And it does really just super help with all of it. So it's so nice. And that's really what my focus was. So before I go on to the next slide, I just want to open it up and say, does anybody have any questions as to like, is it safe for them to do the cleanse? Like, why should they specifically do the cleanse? Next week, we'll talk more about how to do the cleanse. But as far as like why and is it right for you, does anybody have questions in that area?
I know I've been wanting to do it for a while, and I've put it off because last April I had that stomach ulcer and it put me in the hospital. So I've just been like a little slow to take anything more than like my vitamins and collagen and stuff, but it's safe for your stomach.
Yeah. I've never had any problem. My stomach feels better after it. But I can understand being weary, right? You want to give your gut time to heal.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I think it can help replenish a really good biome in your gut, which is good. So, and you know your body really well. If things start to feel funky, you just take a pause.
That sounds good. One more quick question. Doug and I want to do it together. So would I need to order 2 bottles of everything because you use a whole bottle?
Yeah, you use about a whole bottle of everything that's in there, specifically like the GX assists, the PV assists, the endocrines, and things like that. So, best to have one for each of you. You might have a couple extra, but it wouldn't be enough necessarily to both of you do it.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, good question. So the other one I always get is like, can you do this while pregnant and breastfeeding? So I always say, and this is kind of what I've been guided to as well from other experts, is if you really need like a cleanse or a reset in your gut, like you're having really serious digestive issues, if you were to go to a doctor, they'd prescribe an antibiotic. This is much gentler for you than an antibiotic. So you're better off doing this than going that antibiotic route, in my opinion. And then, for instance, throughout my pregnancy, I take Lifelong Vitality Pack. I take doTERRA Prime every day. I take Zendocrine Detox every day. I take PB Assist, and I take Terrazyme and use lemon, right? So I don't use GX Assist unless I'm having digestive issues, and I don't do the Zendocrine because my liver is really healthy. So I don't need it, right? But all of these are safe during pregnancy and nursing. But you don't want to just do a cleanse on a whim because when you're pregnant or nursing, you want to do it for a purpose. Like if you're struggling with something. Does that make sense? Okay. So
And Jen, you said you did one for 4 months straight. You did it in like 4 cycles.
4 months in a row. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I did the cleanse like literally like January, February, March, April.
Okay.
So when I first cleansed, GX Assist, you take 1 to 3 GX Assists a day, and we'll learn more about that next week. When I first did the cleanse, I could only take 1 a day. I got like a little headache. My body was detoxing like hardcore because I had all those narcotics in my system. And I was a heavy drinker. So there's probably that impact. Let's be real, right? So, those two things I think impacted me so much. So as I did the cleanses, it was like the first time I could do like 1 a day. The second time, halfway through, I could do 2 a day. And then I was able to do 2 a day, and then halfway through do like 3 a day. The third time, and the fourth time through, I was actually able to do 3 a day, all 10 days. And really felt like I felt the biggest difference at that point. But I just feel like for me, with where my health was at that point, 1 was not enough for me. I felt like I was like, okay, I got some benefit from that, but I needed more. And I think it was just, the wear and tear on my body with all the narcotics and the drinking and stuff like that. Does that make sense? So if you do 1 cleanse and you're like, I feel better, but I don't feel complete yet, just do another cleanse. Now, if you do another cleanse, you basically just go back through. It's like you do the GX Assist, the PB Assist, and then you take 10 days off of the PB Assist and GX Assist, keeping the Zendocrines and things going, and then you go right back into the GX Assist. So you're good to go. So cool. Any other questions on like, is this right for you, or is it safe for you, or anything like that? Those are good questions, I think. Okay, cool. Well, I'm going to pop it over. We're almost done with January somehow. I can't believe it, but don't forget, Supermint is now out and available. You can get the beadlets, the oil, and the roller. Also, cinnamon bark is 10% off this month. So if it's a good time to stock up, if you haven't checked out the mega bundle deals, snag these before they're gone. They're redoing these wellness programs, and they're just kind of selling out the stock they have. And if you have any friends or family who want to get started with the oils, or maybe you don't have an account yet, you can enroll this month, place 100 PV, order next month, and then in March you would get 100 points for free. So kind of cool promotions. And just real quick, let's talk about the easiest ways to get started. There's 3 ways to buy doTERRA. The first is retail. It's the most expensive. There's no perks, no guidance, often sold in retail spaces. Like we sell oils retail in my clinic. You can buy them wholesale. Definitely you get the best products for the best price, kind of like Costco. You have your Costco membership and you go in there and get those good deals. 25% off for the whole year. You get the guidance from our team. It's only $35 for the year. You get perks of free oils. You can earn points back as doTERRA dollars for free products. And you have no monthly order requirement. However, you can participate in our awesome monthly loyalty program. But the best way to get started is below wholesale, and that's by getting started with one of our wholesale collections. And you get all the benefits of the wholesale, but you waive the $35 account fee. So if you wanted to get started with the cleanse, you can get started with the cleanse, get everything you need, and it would be just $245. That's whether you're brand new or have a doTERRA account, because the membership fee gets waived for you if you're brand new, and that's $81 in savings. So definitely awesome. You can grab that in your back office and get everything you need. And then next week, you'll learn more about how to do it and our guided system that walks you through how to do it. So perks of getting started on our team: you get wholesale pricing for a year, private 30-minute consult with whoever helps you get started, welcome guide with tips and recipes, ongoing education and support, loyalty reward, free oil options if you choose, amazing customer service from doTERRA themselves and us, and so much more. So this is just a sneak peek of our little welcome guide. We always say who you buy your essential oils from is just as important as where. And we are going to shift gears here in just a minute to the doTERRA business side of things. And I just have two questions. So the first is, would you like to earn extra money or replace your income? And then the second is, do you like natural products and helping others? So if you answer yes to either of these questions, hang around till the second half of the call and you can be a fly on the wall, or you can participate and you can learn more about the doTERRA business opportunity. So I will end this and see if you guys have any questions while I pull up the names. We got Sherry, Melissa, Melody. Does anybody have any questions? See, and then I think Rosa's on. Yeah, so let's add Rosa in there. Okay, and then we're gonna do a little raffle. I don't know what you guys are gonna win today, the raffle winners. So I will I'll figure it out and I'll let you know. So Lisa, you're the winner. I'll have a gift for you when you come to yoga on Thursday. It'll be a surprise.
Yay!
Yeah,
Exciting.
awesome. Very cool. Okay, let me stop the recording.